Hey everybody, I'm Kyle. I am the Director of Site and Facilities here at Rainbow Trail. I'm going to try and real quick take you through a site tour. It's pretty windy here today, so I'm going to try my best. I'm also not the tech guy, so I'm just going to do this in one shot and hope it takes, and not probably going to be able to edit it. I've never done that in my entire life, so I'm hoping it's not going to be too windy, and just going to walk you through some of the spaces that you'll be occupying this summer. Hopefully, and the beauty that is our site. So for those of you that haven't been here, you can actually get a concept for what we're talking about when we're talking about some of the stuff in our training. So we're going to take a walk here. As you can see, is our parking lot. That's nothing really that matters to you necessarily, but the site that we have is pretty compact. Actually, it feels really big when you're here. But it's actually only about 18 acres and we don't really use all of that. So I'm going to turn this around for you. I don't even know how to do that, so I'm just going to physically turn it around. This is our pavilion, as well as our basketball, court, you could say. And this open air pavilion, we actually have a cover for it that we have been taking down just recently. As you look up there, that is Columbine Lodge, which is our sort of main administrative building. There's some apartments up top as well that we use for adult leaders during the summer, and our program assistants live there during the winter. As we go right over here, Eagle Peak Lodge is our backpacking set of cabins. So one building is called Pack Shack, one is Eagle Peak Lodge. People stay in the lodge when they come off of trail, and then Pack Shack has all of our gear in it. And then you can see right over there, we've got 4 platform tents that are not set up, but those are the platforms themselves. And those will be set up and ready to go for when you guys get here, start taking people out on trail, hopefully. As we come up the road over here, also have just some maintenance area here, nothing too interesting. But the backside of Aspen, which is our dining hall. Again, we'll pan over here. This is the other side of Columbine, just for reference. Here in front of you here, this is the Firkle, the fire circle. And so we've coined it the Firkle. Just another one of many, worship areas that we have around our site. And this right up here is the mall. So we call it the mall. I don't actually have any idea why, but this just big grassy area is the mall. You can see that great I am is what we call it up at the top, and that's just sort of a meeting space. It was actually something that came from one of our Bible studies a couple of years ago, or man, probably 10 years ago actually. Anyways, it's that's the I am. This grassy area, as I said, was the mall. Right here we have our playground. This was actually remodeled last year, so in 2018, 2019, something like that. And really cool space. This is Aspen. So Aspen is our dining hall. This was remodeled a number of years ago, but it serves us well, and can fit about 180 people in there. Really, really tight, but it does what it needs to for us. You can look off into the distance there. I'm not going to take you all those spaces, but there's a number of cabins back that way. All of our cabins are sort of nestled out in the woods and pretty private and pretty secluded, which is cool, while also being close to everything. Right here in front of you is the shower house. The left side that you see right now is the women's side. The right side is the guys' side. And so if you are counselors and we end up with kids on site this year, of course you're going to spend some time in there. Just getting ready. As we look over this way, I'm not going to take you there. You can see the sign here that says First Bridge. So off to the left is our first bridge that goes across the creek. Across the creek we have archery, and a little bit higher up we have low ropes. There is a second bridge that's just right out in front here, down that trail that you can see. And second bridge pops you up right by archery, and then you can go up to low ropes. Over here, this building that you can see just above the mall is Halling Lodge. Halling Lodge used to be our old dining hall a number of years ago, and it's now our camp store, as well as just sort of a, I guess, auxiliary space that's left in there after we framed in a new wall for the store. But yeah, as we walk up the hill here, you can see this small cabin is wood carving, and this building was actually also just remodeled last year, so it's all updated and very very nice and clean, which is what it did not used to be. And so it actually has heat in it for the winter now too, so all good. And I'm sure you'll spend some time in there. This is Bristlecone. That's a porta potty for all the workers that are up here. Bristlecone is currently under construction, and for those of you staff folks that are going to be here this summer, you'll be staying in this building, either this building or maybe a cabin Calypso. But we're hopeful to have this building done before staff training. I don't really feel that's the situation. I'm feeling more like beginning to middle of June, so we'll see. Staff, if you've been in here before, you'll see how different it is. There are some people working in here, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time, but as you can see, everything's pretty blown up. We are in the process of just updating literally everything. I will take you upstairs real quick. Risk of making this video too long. As you can see, staff, if you know, we removed this railing here. That'll be redone, something new. This kitchen area up here will look significantly different to you. We're gonna have a laundry room up here, as well as a small linen closet, and then just a kind of a coffee bar area up here. Functions the same way. Party rooms, as you remember them, don't really look that way anymore. This right here will be a sink room. Looking through this wall, we've got a shower and a stool there, and then we're gonna be the same on the other side here as well. So for those of you that have lived in the party room, you'll have 2 bathrooms instead of 1 on each side. And then this space actually will become an official bedroom. There will be a window going on that wall over there. So pretty different. Like I said, the guys are working downstairs, so I don't really want to disturb them too much. But as you can see, our site is, again, like pretty small. It didn't take me a long time to get around. See if I can show you just right up there. You can see just through the trees there is our high ropes course. Hoping to spend some time up there in some sort of augmented, weird social distancing way. But I think that's probably about all that you need to see. I'll turn it back around here. I'm almost at 9 minutes, it sucks. But I hope that gave you a good view of our site. I hope it also wasn't too windy. We're super excited and like ready to have people here. I definitely am. Our program assistant Tyler will be leaving on Friday, and then that'll leave me here by myself for 3 weeks. So even though I'm pretty introverted, I'll probably be ready to see some people once we get to that point. But stay safe, stay healthy, and just get here when we can get you here. And I hope that this helped, at least for those of you that are new, to visualize what you signed up for in the space that you're going to occupy this summer as we step a little closer into that. We'll talk to you soon, and hope you enjoyed your tour.